we'll see. I got to watch the film. We got a lot of work in, which is good. And, all different phases. One of the things you do today is you're going through it. You have a checklist of all the different things you want to try to get done. Might not fit into the specific times of the scrimmage or the flow of the scrimmage or like in a game as it would. So I think we got a lot of the things we needed to get done. We'll get a great opportunity to evaluate some players and let guys see how they're doing. I think what guys, especially a lot of the younger players, are going to see is they do some really good things sometimes. But for us to be successful, they got to do really good things all the time. It can't be, hey, I made a big play and then missed a block the next play. Look at my great play, coach. I'm not really concerned about that. I'm concerned about, did you grade and did you do it right every single time?
You're kind of at the midway point of spring. Your thoughts so far of what you've been able to get done and what you hope to get done the remainder of spring?
Yeah, a lot. Same. We're just, we're progressing along. Progressing along. That's what I want to spring's all about player development. And getting a lot of guys, different things. We're 0-0 at the end of spring. I think our guys have a great attitude. I think they compete. I think they play hard. They give good effort. But I think they got to really learn how to maximize themselves out here on the field.
What did you think of Dontavian and Harris today?
It was good. They ran the ball hard. Again, I want to watch, go look at some of the reads, make sure they're on it. It looked like they were a little hesitant at times. And they probably could have hit some things a little bit more full speed to check pass protection. Obviously, going to be critical for them. But I thought they ran the ball hard, which that's what we knew. I already knew that would happen. It's the other thing is you got to make sure that they're ready for it.
Putting Nick in with the first team offense, what were you looking at him?
I would just give him reps because, right now he'd be a snap away from being in the first team offense. So, want to give him an opportunity to go roll with that crew. Then just see how it went, how he performed. I don't know. Well, after the first couple series, I don't know, we had the first team offense. Right? It was all kind of a bunch of hodgepodge, but that's sometimes what will happen in a game.
How was the defense kind of grasp the differences with this coach here now?
I think they're getting it slowly but surely. They're getting it. You see some definite improvements. You see other things that are going to be maybe drastic differences from what we did before, of them trusting their job, trusting their teammates, trusting all the fits. And not sitting there saying, boy, is he gonna, is the ball really gonna get turned back to me the right way? And you see some guys overrun some plays and give up some longer runs. We can't do that, but that's just trusting the system and learning it all. We're hoping Tuesday he can do some things. I think he was throwing the other day. It's kind of pec strains or weird injuries, so it's especially for a quarterback, and throwing. But I'm hoping he'll be able to do some things on Tuesday.
He seemed to get a little physical out there. I know some of the defenders were kind of hitting Dak too. Is that what you kind of like to see as a coach, or not so much as Dak?
Dak can take it. He's a big boy. No, I think one. Trust me in this. If you see the guys that are hitting Dak are probably okay. They go touch him and all that stuff because they know what they're doing. You don't see a lot of the young guys that haven't played a whole lot out there. AJ and Ryan Brown and Chris Jones, they're not going to be afraid to get in Dak's face a little bit out there.
From a guy like Malik Deer, who should be in high school right now, what have you seen from him? It seems like he's kind of ahead of schedule, maybe.
Well, one is, the biggest thing for him is he can do some things, but he's got to learn the system, learn how to play at the college level, and he's got to learn to do it consistently. It can't be run a great play and then, he has to come subbed out. I still think he's working, got to get in a little bit better shape still, conditioning-wise to get ready to play at this level. But, it shows he's got the ability. We just got to get him to do it consistently.
Turning the guys loose for the weekend today, I think they've earned a little bit of break there after they.
Yeah, it's Easter weekend. A lot of guys want to go spend time with their families, and and so I think that's important to give them a break this weekend and go. It's a big family weekend. Go there and spend time with their families.
Talking about Damian, do you expect Tevez to participate in any workouts?
No, Tevez, Kendrick. There's somebody else. There's a couple of guys. Who? Market, Dez, Tevez, those guys are all out. They'll be back summer. And
you seem to be practicing.
Duranya should be back full go on Monday. We kind of held him today, so he should be full go Monday. Dedrick should be back on Tuesday. Next week. We protected those guys so that they're going to be healthy next week. Instead of on the edge, they didn't need to push through today. I'd rather get them healthy for quality reps next week.